Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And since we already have Talisa on view right here, Talisa Michelle, I'm going to reintroduce you to our viewers first. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Banu, for allowing me to be here.
It's a pleasure, always a pleasure. I know that when we taped yesterday, I think we were feeling the effects of the weather outside. Are you all set? Are you all feeling charged up today?
I think that because we all agreed to do sun salutations really early on, that was really a good start because we forget the sun salutation is supposed to be done actually 7 a.m. in the morning. So this is a point to get our day going, to wake us up and get our energies and chakras going to such a high positive level with the sun. That's why they sun salutations.
That's right. Except that we wish we could tape early in the morning. That
it's
would be
not
ideal.
actually going to happen, but it could happen in future.
It might. We might do some outdoor tapings actually.
That'd be pretty
We're
cool.
hoping to do that. That would be great. Wake up first thing in the morning. Wake up at 4 o'clock.
And have the robins
Unless I'm
Central Park
sleeping over.
singing
That's
in the house.
right.
It's not freezing cold out.
Well, that's something we have to think about. Winter taping.
Exactly.
When you're doing, it's okay. But when you're doing that yoga, especially outside, you start to really heat, especially if you're in nature, you're around trees. The trees give you that extra energy, and it just like everything is inside just explodes with such joy.
You're right, because you actually do absorb all the energy from outside. Remember we did the Central Park taping?
Yes, that was fun.
You hadn't started coming on our show yet at that time. We did a taping at Central Park. We did 2 episodes, and we were totally charged. I think we even picked a fight with the baseball team over there.
That was you, by yourself. You and the whole team.
me versus the whole team. I think we were just supercharged. But that's what's happening, because you get all that energy from outside. Before I forget, I'd like to reintroduce Sarah Torres to my extreme right. Sarah, how do you feel today? Feeling a little better?
Yes, my chakras are moving.
They're starting to move.
Moving. Had some hot chocolate too.
As well.
And a bunch of sugar.
Well, chakras and chocolate. Okay, there you go.
That's
So
too
you're already energized.
That's extra charged, right? You were
Supercharged.
Extra charged.
Welcome back to the show, Sarah. Denden Girmay,
Yes.
how are you feeling today?
Yes.
How are
I'm
you
feeling
today?
great.
Just by the way you responded, I know you're already fully charged.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. I remember once a long time ago you said that the stretches that you do here you can even do in your jeans. So we're going to try that out again today.
Great. I was going to ask you that. That's a great idea.
Brilliant.
Yes.
But I mean,
Are these stretch jeans? Will they stretch with
They have
you?
a little stretch. We'll see. We'll see how far.
Okay,
they
so
go.
we hear any rips and tears.
I was about to say, hopefully no rain.
But you're right. Most of these stretches are basic stretches. In fact, 48 plus is very
This is gonna be
simple.
a fun,
and it's
fun
low
episode.
impact. There's no jumping around. Very low impact stretches. So you don't have any jumping. It's very slow, controlled motion. So if you feel that your body is not going to go into a certain posture because of the genes restricting you, it's not your genes. It's really just you. If you feel there is a limitation, because your genes, it doesn't matter what you wear, because these are such basic stretches. So you'll enjoy it, and tell us how you feel when you're done.
I shall.
So this will be a real test of my
shall.
statement, right?
I tell you, I'll be like, Banu, you don't know what you're talking about. Or, you're the smartest woman I know.
Oh, I hope it's a second.
Get one or the other.
Denden Girmay, back to the show. Thank you so much for coming back today. I'm so happy that all of us are bringing all this positive energy here. Before our viewers, if our viewers want to come and stretch, if you want to come and stretch here with us, we will share with you my third title. I'm going to hold it up for the cameras. Yoga Secrets, which has 2 + 8 ailment-specific cards inside, so you could just isolate different parts of the body. If you feel that today you want to do chest openers, you could do that. Another day you want to do knee benders, do just that. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Time, New York time. I do remember that Josiane told me that's my camera. Okay, I'm gonna watch this camera. That's my camera.
She lied.
We also have a website, www.yogaxpress.com, yogaxpress.com. That'll give you a clue to the content of our show right here. It'll give you an idea of what kind of things we discuss right here. If you're not able to catch our show on TV, on the 3 channels we mentioned. You could also go to our studio website, mnn.org. This program is recorded in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network, mnn.org. And in real time, you could catch us wherever you are in the world. This program airs, MNN airs in, I think, all parts of the world, everywhere in the world. In fact, we have Darwin Reina is now in
Watching
Spain.
it.
He said, I'm sure he's
Watching
watching us. Yes, he said his mother used to watch us in
Yeah,
Spain,
yeah.
and she watches on
Awesome.
mnn.org in real time.
Hi,
So-
Spain.
That's why it's the World Wide Web.
That's right,
The World
exactly.
Wide
So
Web.
everyone can watch us. So feel free, stretch with us. What we're going to do is we're going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. We're going to start with Garudasana, the single standing balance posture left, and then proceed to the next 4 standing postures before we go into seated. So let's start with Garuda. Transfer your weight. It's not very easy to get into a balanced posture as soon as you're starting your stretching. So let's warm up our legs a little bit. Just get a little bit of the blood moving because we've been sitting down for a while. Garuda or eagle. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Oh, this will be a real test of your genes over here. Very, very graceful. Yeah, actually maybe we should stagger because you're very tall, so I should go forward. Okay. Transfer your weight to your right leg. Cross your left knee over the right. Now, if you want, you can keep your left foot where it is at the ankle. Just lift your toes on your left foot just a little bit. Or you could move up to the calf and then try to wrap your left foot around your right calf. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left. In balanced postures, remember, look at a point that doesn't move. That helps you stay in the moment. Bend your knees. Inhale, let's come up. Untangle your legs, untangle your arms, and let's switch legs. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Now let me see what we can look at. Sarah, feel free to look at the mic. I'm going to look at the cones.
I was doing. And the paper. I think I'm going to do the paper.
Yeah, that's fine. Transfer your weight
No, we
to
need
the
some
left
wind
leg.
to come in half full.
That's right. Can topple over. Oh, I'm like a paperweight. No wind can blow me away. Cross your right knee over the left. Wrap your right foot behind your left calf. Right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Dip your left elbow over the right and twine your palms together. Hold it, and then if you want to go a little deeper and you're able to, feel free. Exhale as you go down. Inhale, straighten your knees, untangle your legs, untangle your arms. Let's go directly into Uttanasana from Garuda. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Cross your palms over. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Once you've made the connection, wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Now, if you need the space today, that's fine. You can keep your feet apart a little bit. Exhale, fold from the hip. Uttanasana or ragdoll, forward fold. This is a great posture to really let yourself go because gravity does all the work for you. In fact, one of the 5 principles of yoga, the 5 main principles of yoga is gravity. You let gravity take you as deep as your body will allow you on a certain day.
You can feel it.
You can feel it, right? In the back of your legs too, right?
Yes.
The whole body, and you can compress the lower abdomen on the upper thigh. That'll help you go a little deeper as you exhale. Keep exhaling.
I don't think my head and arms ever felt this heavy.
And that's good because if you try, this is one of the few postures, if you tried it in water, it's not going to be very effective. But most of the other postures, I think we do very well. Very gently release your palms, place your palms on the floor, take the right leg back, and then the left. Exhale, dip your heels all the way down. In my school where I trained, we used to call this Parvat or mountain. I believe this is known as downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shvanasana. Adho is downward, Mukha is facing, and Shvana is dog. Keep breathing. This time try and exhale through the belly. As you exhale, take your belly all the way in. That'll help you bring your heels further down. Inhale. What's that?
What's like the extreme is like what's the most like after you this is the most you can do with
Oh, you want to take your legs all the way back. That's why you're not feeling it. That's it. That's it.
Because it feels easier like this.
This feels easier.
It's like,
Maybe you're very stretchy, if there's such a word, in the back of your legs, but you need to take your legs all the way back to get the most. And then if you want to take it a step further, Sarah, you could also try dipping your head, and I think you're already doing that as well.
yeah.
And try to keep your back nice and straight. I guess you're getting the most out of this already. Inhale and bring the left foot between the hands. Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwini is horse. Place the right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Let's hear what Sarah has to say. How did you feel in the downward dog?
Felt great. I
Felt good, right?
Yeah. I like
But you
it.
felt it wasn't doing anything for you, or not doing enough for
It
you?
didn't do enough.
Well, I
Wasn't
I
challenging.
feel it the most. Yeah.
when
You
you're
didn't feel it.
in that triangle pose, you're supposed to try to push back, like so that your back
In the
is
downward
like
dog?
further straight, and then trying to take your heel the furthest flat.
Right. It's
Were your
flat.
heels down already?
It was close,
Right.
but then
What am
I know what she's
You have
saying.
to stretch
She'd
more
press.
up. You have
Bring your palms further forward. No.
no,
That's
in
it.
the triangle.
And yeah, if you're not getting enough of a stretch when you're in this position, take your hands and feet further away. The further away that you go from each other, you'll feel the challenge. And then dip your shoulders, dip your head between your biceps, even deeper. Keep going. That's it. Yeah. Just keep helping yourself get deeper and deeper till you feel the stretch. Because if you're not feeling it,
I'm just
you're not
perfect.
getting.
Should be feeling it right here.
Well,
And you should feel good.
Tight.
Okay,
Right
don't
there.
get too comfortable. Come on out of it. Bring your left foot forward. How
I like
did it
her.
feel when you were stretching
Um,
Felt good.
in the downward dog?
well, every time I do it, it's a little bit more easier, a little easier. But I just that's my nemesis. I hate it.
Oh, I remember. You said you didn't want
but
downward
it's
dog
okay.
anymore.
I do it, and
It's
but like
good
I said,
too
every
when
time
have
you
a cold,
do it,
it drains your lungs because you're going upside down.
yeah, I try to focus
Ashwa
on,
Sanchala on the positive side.
on what you're supposed to do, so that.
Are we dipping?
Exhale and dip. Yes.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
reminder.
this is
Thank
something
you.
the
This
gyms don't
one
wanna
you should feel when we dip in Ashwa Sanchala or equestrian. You should feel the stretch in the front of your quad muscles, in the upper front of your right thigh. And then now, left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Parsva Kona Namaskara. Dip your right elbow over your left knee. Parsva is intense. Kona is corner. Namaskara is prayer. Intense prayer twist. Place your left palm on your right. Look up at the raised elbow. You should feel a wonderful compression of your obliques on the left side and a beautiful extension of your obliques on the right side. So your midriff gets a wonderful stretch on the right side. Inhale, let's come out of that. The reason we feel good, place both your palms beside your left foot. Let's switch legs as gracefully as we can. Take the left leg back and then bring the right foot forward. Whenever we twist our upper and lower body in opposite directions, what we're doing is we're depriving our glands and organs of oxygen and blood for just a few seconds, and you feel fantastic when you untangle yourself, fresh blood and oxygen rush in. So that's why we feel so good. Now, you want to dip your hip. Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwini is horse into Parsva Kona. Right knee is.
Split. This makes me just think.
You want to go all the way into Hanumanasana, split. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip the left elbow over the right. Place the right palm on top of the left. Sarah, it's amusing to watch the way you're going. I have a feeling you're going to glide your right foot all the way forward. Careful.
you can't laugh and balance.
Place your right palm on top of the left. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale. Let's come out of that. And let's come on all fours. Bring your right knee back. Right foot comes back. Knees are directly below the hips. Hands are directly below the shoulders. Fingers are nicely splayed, so you want to make sure you have all the contact with the mat or the floor. Toes are curled in cat position. That's right. That's something else I wanted to point out to our viewers too. We're starting to recognize the postures, and the moment we know what's coming next, there's already the tension has gone down. And that's the purpose of this postcard. I'm going to hold that up one more time. The purpose of the postcard is to have a kind of a reminder about what's coming next. Once we do that, it's not a problem. Now, knees are directly below the hips. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lift our chin, chest, and buttocks up and dip the torso. The midpoint. What is the mid? Torso is right here. What's this? The belly?
Diaphragm.
Diaphragm, dip the belly. Diaphragm is on the inside. Okay, let's try that. We're going to dip the middle of our body. as we, as we inhale and dip. Your stomach, that's right. Uncurl your toes and arch your back. Exhale as you arch. Let's try that one more time. Curl your toes in, inhale and dip. Uncurl your toes, arch your back. Marjarya or cat. Let's come to neutral position. This is an amazing posture to feel that spinal undulation. The spine moves in and out and it actually relaxes your spine so much. Let's all come, bring our knees close. Bring your knees close to your palms and let's come up on our knees. We're taking our viewers through a posture called Ustra Asana. Ustra is camel. Let's turn to face the front. Which camera? This camera will pick us up. Let's turn to face the front left of the mat. Place your palms, bring your knees about hip width apart. Now remember, if your knees are closer to each other, it's a little more of a challenge. You'll feel more of a stretch in your quads and you will find it a little harder to reach your heels possibly. But if you feel you're a little tired today or for some reason you want to bring your knees out just a little bit, feel free to do that. Allow your body to make whatever adaptations. I'm going to stay at midpoint. Keep your toes uncurled. Place your palms on your buttocks. Push your elbows back. That already opens up your chest, gives you a healthful high, makes you feel good because your trapezius muscles at the base of the neck are getting a wonderful squeeze. So you're releasing all that tension. Take your elbows back. Inhale, lift your chin up, open up your chest. Once you get past midpoint, glide your palms down the back of your legs. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Once you've made that connection, tilt your pelvis forward, tilt your head back, and hold. You should feel that wonderful stretch. Everyone's very quiet.
That's so good. We're like,
Inhale.
yes, chakras.
That's good. That's right. This opens up the heart chakra. Inhale. Bring your right hand and then your left back to your buttocks. Let's sit down on the heels. Every time, actually, we're going to do an episode on how these postures and which chakras these postures help open up in the next couple of tapings. I think by the time it airs, maybe in about a week from now, we're going to talk about chakras. Any posture that opens up the chest will open up the heart chakra. Anything that helps you go forward all the way or even just keeps you nice and still opens up the Sahasrara. But the Sahasrara is really hard. That's a crown chakra, which is really hard to get to, but the idea is to try and get there. And then we'll talk about that. We won't give too much away today. In this posture, we're going to go down into supine diamond, Supta Vajra. Bring your knees as close as you can. That'll help you stretch the quads a little more. Very gently, we're sitting on our heels. Place your right elbow down and then the left. So you want to get both the elbows down before you tilt your head back. Now, if the knees feel the stretch just way too much today, you can bring your knees out just a little bit. Now, if you feel you're ready, bring your knees closer. That's more of a challenge. And make sure your knees are down. If you lift your knees, then you will feel the tension at your ankles. So you want to make sure that your knees are down. Now, if you don't want to go down all the way, you could come up and just go back. So engage your low back and take your elbows off of the floor. Now, we're going to try and stay there. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, press with the palms, and very gently, let's come up. Engage your low back muscles, and let's come up. We're going to do a little bit of a forward fold. Maybe the jeans are a little bit restrictive in this posture because you are going back.
It was something that was making my ankles hurt.
Were you sitting with your toes curled in?
No.
Oh, okay. Also, actually, it's good you pointed it because what you want to do, if viewers at home feel that there's too much pressure on the ankles in any particular posture, feel free to place a towel or a little face wash under your ankles. It takes a little bit of practice trying to stretch the ankles, and that part can really hurt. So you want to place something soft under there. Plus, you're wearing jeans, so you can forgive yourself today. We're going to do a little bit of a forward fold to balance the back bend right here. So inhale the arms up. Take your arms all the way overhead, Shashank or rabbit. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Try to get your forehead to the ground before your palms come. I know it's a bit late. And then place your palms down. The reason for that is if you bring your palms down, then you stop using your back. So if you try to bring your forehead to the ground before you bring your palms down, you're continuing to use your low back muscles. Press your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Engage your low back muscles. Let's come up. Exhale and release. Shashank or rabbit. Let's all come down into seated position. Tuck the left heel under the right buttock. We're doing this one. You know what? I didn't give postcards out today. We're doing that one. Tuck the left heel under the right buttock. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Oh, we're doing the other side. And make whatever adaptations you need to make today. Make sure the toes on the right foot are facing the front of the mat. Push your right knee in with your left hand. Torque the upper body to the right. Ardha Matsyendra, Ardha half. Matsyendra, Matsya's fish, and Matsyendra, Lord of the Fishes. Half Lord of the Fishes or half spinal twist. Once you turn your body to the right, you're already quarter way there. Now, we can do this posture in two ways. You could first take your hand behind you, but then you don't have anything to hold on to your leg because you're going to lift your left hand. So what I'm going to do is hold on to my right knee first. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. I'm going to help myself and lift my left knee up.
No,
because
I'm
I
doing
need...
the other
I
one.
might come undone. Oh yes, you're wrapping it all the way around. That's good. If you're able to take your hand all the way around, thank you. And you want to connect your hands. Yeah, you want to turn and show them on camera. That's good. Do what Sarah's doing. If you're able to take your hand all the way around, you can do what Sarah's doing. Challenge yourself. Take your right hand behind you. And I need to hold on to my knee. But if you don't want to hold your knee, you could keep your hands somewhere on some part of your garment on your right thigh, outside of your right thigh. Turn to look back. Inhale. Let's release. And let's switch legs. Feels good, huh? Every time we untwist, I find it's such a delicious sensation. Tuck your right heel under the left buttock. Ooh, the sage Matsyendra must have been really high. Oops. Cross your left foot over, because it does give you a kind of a healthful high, right? You feel so wonderful. Cross your left foot over the right knee. Make sure the toes on the left foot face the front of the room. Push your left knee in. Torque your upper body to the left. Push your left knee in with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. Hold on to your right knee or to any part of your garment on the left side. Take your left hand behind you and turn to look back. Keep breathing. Inhale. Release the right hand first. Untangle your legs. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Marich or ray of light. Marich was also the name of a sage. Literally, the word Marich means ray of light. Flex your left foot. Keep the right foot bent so your right knee is sort of at halfway at 45-degree angle. So you want to make sure you have enough room to come forward. Keep the right foot flat beside the inside of your left thigh. You want to bring it up just a little bit. We're going to transition into Janu Sesha later. Hold on to the right ankle with the left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Wrap your right hand around the right knee. Take the left hand from behind and make the connection. If you need to use a face wash, look over your right shoulder. If you need to use a face wash or a belt, feel free to do that. And actually, Denden's going to demonstrate that for you. Feel free. And every time you use some external help, make sure you try to work yourself. Bring your hands a little closer. Make sure you work yourself towards the final posture so that you can get rid of the props eventually. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Inhale. Release the hands first. Let's extend the right leg out. Flex your right foot. Bend the left leg at the knee. Thank you, Denden. Fold the left leg in. Bring the left foot close to the inside of your upper right thigh. Hold the left ankle with your right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Wrap your left hand around your left knee. And we might all feel this. Actually, one side feels a little easier than the other. Cooperates a little more. Oh, you want to use a belt?
No, I have it.
Oh, you
I just I can't feel the difference.
Oh, right.
Hyperextension.
Exhale. Keep your right foot flexed and lean forward if you need to help you make that connection. Sometimes I know I need to. I need to bend forward a little more on the right side. On this side, it's a little more comfortable. Look over your left shoulder and hold. Inhale. Release the hands first. Keep your right leg extended, and yeah, Denden will turn around. Keep your right leg extended, right foot is flexed. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Janu Sirsha. Janu is knee, Sirsha is head, literally head to knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Wrap your hands over your right foot. Now, if you feel your hands are not going to go over your foot today, that's okay. Hold on to the big toe or use a belt. Nice demo. The way Denden is demonstrating. Use a belt and make sure that when you have the belt over your foot, try to place it in the middle of your foot. So that way you have a nice balance on the foot, and then pull at the belt so that it'll help you pull your body forward. Every day you want to wiggle your hands a little closer to your toes. Inhale. Oh yeah, you look very comfortable. Yeah, you want to go deeper, just keep going and keep your elbows down. Bring your elbows down. If you feel this posture is too comfortable for you, you want to go to a point that makes it a bit of a challenge, go down, go a little deeper. And you could also make an adaptation the way Talisa is doing. But Sarah, yes, Sarah, so that feels good, right, when you go deeper?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Inhale, let's come up, place your palms together. Exhale and release. Before we forget, while we're going to take our viewers through the other side, we'd like to thank our director, Josiane Hurd, our crew, tech crew and camera person, Ivan Hogadpai, and Richard Swanson, our facilitator, for making this episode happen today. Thank you on behalf of Sarah Torres, Denden Girmay, Talisa Michela, and this is Banu Suresh and me, Banu Suresh. You are watching Yogaxpress. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold the other side. Extend your left leg out. Oh, we're still rolling. Wrap your hands or a belt over your left foot and try to pull yourself forward. Janu Sirsha, head to knee. As far as Sarah, as far as you're concerned, it's not just your head. You bring your whole body forward, which is good. Sometimes people just wrap their whole arms, their whole hand around the foot. Do that. Just take yourself further and further. It shouldn't get so easy that you lose interest in it. It needs to be a little bit challenging. Press your palms together. Inhale. Keep your arms where they are. Extend the right leg out. And this might be a great time to use a belt over your feet, even if you're very comfortable going all the way over. If you're just at a point where I am, just about near your toes, you want to try and use a belt to make the most of your body because you want to pull your body forward. Exhale, fold from the hip. Now you could place your palms on the soles of your feet. If you're able to get there, you want to give yourself a little bit of a massage. And if you're at the toes, you want to hold the big toes. Remember, nerves that end in your big toes lead to the eyes. Whatever you do, get a nice grip. Make that connection and pull your body forward. Inhale, press with your palms. Let's come up. Exhale and release. I'm not sure how much time we have. While the cameras are rolling, let's steal one more posture. Tuck your left heel. Gomukha, cow face. Tuck your left heel under the right. Cross your right knee over the left. And make sure this time you want to make sure the soles of both your feet are facing the back.